Hey everyone. Sorry it's been quite a while. I know, a couple months. Our last stream was on May 11th, and it wasn't until after that stream had concluded that I realized I needed to take a little bit of a break. It's something that had kind of been building up for a while, but circumstances dictated that it can no longer wait, and I just figured it was time to finally address the state of the channel. It's something I didn't want to do prematurely. I wasn't quite sure how long we're going to be off the air, how things were going to go, but now I have more of a clear idea of what's going on. And even though I don't necessarily have a statement prepared, I've got a general idea of what I want to say. So basically, what happened was there was an explosion, obviously fake explosion, at the end of the last stream, and that was planned to lead to an angle involving New Jack and incorporate that into both of our shows, kind of just have an interesting storyline going on. Unfortunately, within a few days of recording or of broadcasting that stream, New Jack passed away, and he was supposed to record a cameo video for the storyline, which was obviously no longer possible after that tragedy. So that was really the culmination of an entire long drawn out period of shitty things happening in my life. Things were kind of bad for a few years from 2018 to the early part of 2021. And even though they had gotten somewhat better since I left my ex, um, there was still a lot I needed to process emotionally, and I hadn't really given myself time to work through everything, all the trauma that I had experienced. So, between what happened at that time and the fact that both the co hosts, Chris and Jed, had a lot of changes going on in their lives, mostly positive, fortunately, that prevented them from regularly participating in the streams, I decided that was it. For the time being, anyway, I wanted to take a break from the internet, from social media, all that entirely. And here we are 2 months later. At this point, I've gotten over everything that happened. The situation, for anybody who's interested in really knowing, long story short, from 2018 to early 2021, I was in a horrible relationship with just a really terrible, manipulative person who was emotionally, psychologically, and sometimes physically abusive. And I needed to get out of that situation for a long time. I knew I did, but she would always keep apologizing, saying things were going to be different, and wanting to believe that that could actually be true. I stayed far too long. Once I got out of there in early February, that's when we had to take a month off previously due to all the complications involved with moving. Things got a lot better, but I still just needed to really take the time to myself to focus on myself and to recover. And thankfully, now I'm at that point. Right now, first off, I guess I should say, channel's not necessarily dead, but we're not going to be going back to weekly live streams anytime soon. There's just not enough time. I was putting in pretty much same hours as you would at a part-time job just to prepare for the streams, and while I loved actually being able to stream the hour and a half to 2 hours each night, a couple nights a week, where I'd get to broadcast these matches, put out my creative ideas, and interact with all of you amazing people who were so incredibly supportive. And I made a lot of friends through these streams. I'm so thankful for all of you, but the time commitment is just not feasible right now. I'm not saying we won't necessarily come back with some special events later on. All the archives are still going to be there on YouTube, but a regular schedule is not possible, and that's all, for all the right reasons, fortunately enough. I'm at a point in my life where I am the happiest I've been in years and possibly ever. Right now, I am in such a positive state of mind, and it's just I never thought I'd get back to this or to this in the first place. I've got sorry if I'm shaking the camera from moving around on the table. Um, I have so much positive reinforcement, emotional support right now. People who care about me, who I care about very much. I'm stimulated intellectually and emotionally. Sorry, like I said, I wasn't prepared to talk about this. My heart is full right now, and I love my life, and I haven't been able to say that in so long. So I didn't expect to get this emotional. Um, I'm in a great position right now, and I'm also, as of earlier today, I've been able to register for all the classes I wanted. I'm going to be returning to school next month. Something I've been wanting to do for the longest time. So everything, it feels so weird to say, but everything's going right, and I love it. And even though that means I'm not going to be able to do these streams on a regular basis, this is something I need. So I hope you all understand that. Um, I'm still available on social media for anybody who wants to keep in touch. I'm still going to try to support those of you who are streaming yourselves whenever I get the opportunity. Come in and watch you and participate in the chat. And next month, the whole crew, me, Jed, Chris, we're all going to Vegas. Going there for the weekend of SummerSlam. So, going to be checking out SummerSlam itself, of course, and the GCW events. There's supposed to be two of them, uh, Friday night and sometime I think Saturday afternoon. And that should be a lot of fun. So if any of you happen to be in the area for that, please do let me know, and I would be more than happy to meet up at a show, whatever. But yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up. I tend to ramble sometimes, as you noticed from the stream, so I don't want to go on too long, but I just wanted to give an update. I didn't want to say anything before I was completely sure, but this is where I'm at right now. So, again, I just want to thank everybody. If it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for being able to do this, there's no way I would have been able to make it through all the stuff I went through, especially during the pandemic, lockdown, all that in 2020, 2021. It's been so much fun, and I really hope to be able to do something again with this channel in the future, whether it's live on Twitch or something pre-recorded and put up on YouTube. I could also put it on Twitch like I will with this. But yeah, I'm grateful for everything that you guys have done, all the subscriptions, just the time spent and the interactions. I mean, there's nothing more valuable than time. So the fact that you would spend that watching these stupid videos that I created, thank you. For now, I'm looking forward to starting a new chapter with school next month and hopefully continuing on this positive path that I've managed to stumble into after a long time trying. But I guess that really wraps it up for now. Um, Anybody who took the time to watch this, who still cares after all this time off the air, I really do appreciate it. I hope all of you are doing well too. And for now, signing off. Catch you guys later.